Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, All Things Empowerment. Today I'm going to give y'all a story time. Now, I know y'all heard of the Shanquella Robinson case, you guys. It was a 25-year-old girl that went to Mexico in October, and 6 other frenemies, you guys. They harmed her and they came back from Mexico without her. Come to find out, they unalived her in Mexico, you guys. So I'm gonna give you my story time on basically how I realized that a person was not my friend and what they done to make me feel that way. So if you would like to hear my story time and my story, don't click off this video. Let's roll to the story time. Okay, you guys, so basically today I'm going to give you my story. So I was about around maybe like 20, 21 to be exact. And I work in the healthcare field off and on for 18, 19 plus years. And so basically at this point in time, I was working at a nursing home. And you know, at the nursing home, once people start working there, even if you've been working there longer or not, new people come in. Seems like every week, every other day, they are hiring new CNAs because CNAs are in a like an actual demand. Well, so I was working in a nursing home at this point in time, and like, of course, I'm a CNA that enjoys helping other CNAs to get their work done, especially if I'm complete with my work, or especially if that actual CNA and sometimes nurses are willing to help me, that I am willing to return the favor. And sometimes they don't even have to help me. That's what type of CNA I definitely was then. I enjoyed what I did, so I didn't mind helping other people. So anyway, there's CNAs that come in all the time, new CNAs all the time. So this particular time, of course, I was associates with people that already worked there, and I was one of the ones that was willing to get to know and help out like other CNAs that was new. So I met this girl. Her name was Kim. And I met her. She was new. I had been in longer. She had not too long ago started. So Kim was a hard worker too. Like, she got her work done. And a lot of times she was willing to help. So eventually I started helping Kim out. Kim started helping me out. And a lot of other girls, we all just helped each other out, especially when we were like scheduled on the same unit or whatever. So basically, me and Kim helped each other out. We began to grow closer as friends. And like a lot of other people, since the years was starting to go by, like a lot of other people, they start growing like friendships outside of work, like going out to eat, or maybe like coming over each other's house, or like stuff like that. So she was a good person to like go out to eat with and everything. I had to meet her mother. She met my family. And so we just was friends. So basically, one point in time she was off and I had to work, but she asked me the day before that I want to go to, you know, Atlanta with her, which Georgia, all of Georgia is not considered Atlanta, but people think it is. But we didn't stay too far from Atlanta. So I was like, okay, because I go out with my other friends, like friends I've been with, friends with for years. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, y'all, this was like, I done had been knowing her for about 2 years now or whatever. So I was like, okay. And so basically, me and her went to Atlanta, and we went to like this kind of club thing, but it was like a whole bunch of celebrities and stuff there performing and stuff that night. And at the time, it was a club called Club Chocolate. So we went to Club Chocolate. It was after like the BET Hip Hop Awards or something that was hosted in Atlanta. So we went out to Club Chocolate, and so basically we having a good time or whatever. Obviously, she already had been in contact with somebody up there, and like texting back and forth, maybe days before we even went out. So she already, keep in mind, had in plan to do something different other than the club. So we having a good time at the club, blah blah blah. The club is about to end. Now back then the clubs used to end probably like 3, 4. It depends on what club you go to. Like they used to like end late. So basically we go into the car and she was like, my friend wanna take me out, and in my mind I'm like, girl, it's almost daytime, like. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm thinking like she gonna go out with her friend. I'm just gonna be the third wheel. Like, is she gonna take me home? So we get in the car, whatever, y'all. And she was like, do you mind if I like take you to my cousin house? Cause they don't mind. Like, I already texted them and asked them, and they said it was fine. I won't be long when I go out. It's just like me and him, whatever. And I don't want you to be the third wheel. And I was like, I don't even know who your cousins are. Like, are you sure they okay with it? She was like, yeah, girl, it's fine. Like, I'm like, trust me, like, it's fine. So we get to her cousin's house, and these are 2 twin girls. Like, they seem pretty nice, but again, I don't know them. Like, girl, they your cousins, but I don't know them. So I'm like, as long as you be quick, because I don't really know your cousins like that. Like, so she was like, yeah, I'm gonna be quick. So me and her walk up to her cousin's house or whatever, and her cousins was like, you gonna be long? Because, you know, they feeling the same way I'm feeling. Like, I don't know her, she don't know me, like, we don't know her. Like, that's awkward. So I mean, basically these 2 females. So I'm thinking like, is she, I mean, it ain't really nothing. I got my phone, whatever. It ain't, you know, like, I just don't want to be the third wheel going with her and some dude somewhere. Like, I don't even know the dude. So, like, no. So, basically, I go in, and then she leaves, and then her cousin's, like, basically, so her cousin's, like, basically talking about her. They, like, that is weird. Like, she on that same mess she be on where she from. She on that same mess. Like, that's why we never fool with her like that. Like her, like, you don't know us from Adam or Eve, and then she just out of the blue. We haven't talked to her in a long time. Out of blue, she texts asking, can you come over? Like, I know what type of person she is, so I wouldn't be about to be like, no, because like she be up to like unnecessary stuff. There's no telling who she done met up here, if she really even know them like that. They was like seriously talking about her, y'all. So I'm sitting here like, if your cousin's talking about you, girl, then like, who you really are? Y'all, time start going by to the where one of the cousins was like, she didn't even answer her phone no more. Like, and I didn't realize that after 12 midnight that my phone would be off, y'all, and I didn't even have enough money to pay my phone bill. I was so pissed. I was trying to find all types of ways to like get my phone to be able to dial a number. Like, cause I was trying to call my parents or something, somebody that can come up there and get me type stuff. So like, yeah, like, and then what make it so bad, my charger was in her car, and my phone was like on 1%. Y'all, I was pissed. Like, she wasn't even answering. And then her cousin was like, one of her twin cousins was like, you can like go in my room or whatever, and I can stay in the living room or whatever, and it's a TV in there. And like, I'm ready to fucking go. Like, but I don't got my car, nothing. So then finally, like, it turned like 7 in the morning, and mind y'all, I didn't go to sleep, nothing. I was up on alert, ready. Like, I didn't go to sleep or nothing, y'all. And I was living. I was pissed at this time. Like, bitch, where did you go to eat? Where y'all go out to eat? It sounded like a late night, some creepy mess to me, y'all. So basically, her cousin comes in the room and was like, oh, my cousin done like text or whatever, she outside. So I'm like, yeah, I hurry up, go outside. Like, I'm mean mugging her, she mean mugging me. get in the car. I'm like, girl, you said y'all was just like going out to eat. Like where did y'all go? She was like, my bad. She knew she had fucked up. She was like, my bad. Like, I wound up spending the night at his house, spending the night. Girl, spending the night. You probably barely even knew this dude. Like, she was like, he lied. He said he could take me to meet the celebrities. I'm not gonna say their names. Take me to meet them and stuff. Like, then when I got with him or whatever, he was like, we're gonna go out and eat. Girl, y'all, they went to McDonald's. She was like, he wound up going to McDonald's and we wound up getting something to eat at McDonald's, and then we was at his house chilling. Girl, at this point, he lied to you all the way around, so I doubt y'all was fucking chilling. So then she was like, I'm sorry, girl. I know you mad, but I'm sorry. I said, yeah, get me home, because, like, y'all, I was pissed. So the rest of the ride, I didn't say nothing to her. She didn't say nothing to me. I got out that motherfucking ride so motherfucking quick, y'all. And then I forgot that I left my daggone keys at my parents' house. So I had to use a next door neighbor phone to call, like, my mother and them to bring my keys and my daughter so I can get in the apartment or whatever. And they got there like, where you was at? Like, we was trying to call you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm explaining to them, and they was like, don't hang with her no more. Don't hang, look, leave her alone, because if she do that, then it's no telling what else she would leave you. Like, no, don't do that no more. So, y'all, let me tell y'all, the next day, I went to work. So, I went to work the next day or whatever. She didn't say nothing to me. I ain't say nothing to her. Mind y'all, we stayed in a four building apartment, and I was on the top floor, so she stayed at the bottom level or whatever. Every time I seen her, like, days started going by, every time I seen her, like, I wouldn't say shit to her. She saw me try to turn, like, she didn't see me type shit. She get in her car, blah, blah, blah. Then maybe like 4 months later, I seen her packing and moving, but she was still working at the nursing home. Like, even at work, I would speak to her, I wouldn't help her. Like, baby, at this point, you on your own, honey. Like, I don't fool with stuff like that. So, you guys, that's why I say that you have to be careful who you make your friends. And sometimes you don't even know, because at the end of the day, these people can change on you like lightning. They could be a totally different person that you really have met. And it don't matter how long you know a person. It don't matter how long you know that person. They can like switch or change to their real ways at the while. Especially if you are a certain type of friend or a certain type of way, of course they are going to be hiding who they really are if they know they are the type of like people that's like don't care, like out there, like, and they don't want you to know that they are out there. But baby, once you learn a person and come back from that, don't even cross being friends with them even more. Like, I stopped speaking to her. She stopped speaking to me. Like, it was done. Like, and then what make it so bad, like, girl, I don't know, like, your cousins from a can of paint, but I wish I would have knew them before I met you, or, like, before I even went out with you, because they was, like, spilling tea about her. Like, basically, they was calling her, like, thoughts, and like she'll sleep with anybody, and like saying how all she be thinking about and wanting is money. Like, she don't even be knowing half of these people like that, and that's why they stopped fooling with her. Like, these are your blood cousins, girl, and they was talking about you. So I left her where she belonged, in the fucking trash. Like, I don't make friends like that, and all my friends are legit, and all my friends ain't about that life. If we don't know you, we don't fucking know you. And we ain't about to, like, no. Like, so, yeah, like, I stopped fooling with her. Like, she was not my type of friend. And it's hard to sometimes tell people, watch who your friends are and stuff, because they could be dang wolves in sheep clothing. Like, they could be hiding who they really are because they know you not that type of bitch. But at the same time, they are. So they're trying to hide who they really are because they don't want you to judge them. But when when shit hit the fan, you got to separate yourself from them type of people, because you'll wind up somewhere fucking dead. Leave it up to them. But you guys, that was my story of a bad friend, or a frenemy. because if she was my true friend, she would have fucking left me at her two cousins' house that not only not like her, but fucking don't fuck with her like that. And they were strangers to me. Like, you wouldn't have left me at strangers' house. If anything, if he really cared about you, he would have allowed you to take me home. Even he probably didn't even know that you came with somebody. But if he fucked with you like that, he would allow you to take me all the way back home, and you would have brung your stinking ass back up there to fool with him. And if you was that type of friend, you would have let him know, like, I got somebody with me, I can't today. Like, girl, no. So you guys, that was my story time of when I realized that person wasn't really my friend, and they left me in a situation that I was confused about. Like, I didn't know your cousin, so you should have just took me home type shit. But you guys, I hope you like this story time. Again, my name is Shaneria, and this is All Things Empowerment. And if you want good treatment, if you want good friends, you definitely have to be really, really careful, because out here now, people will change up on you like lightning. So you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. And we want justice for Shanquella Robinson. So you guys, let's keep pushing out. We want justice for her, because she definitely needs justice. Peace.